Hey guys, what's going on? From HelloFresh today we're going to make Jamie Oliver's inspired chicken dish. It's called Jamie's Grilled Chicken with roasted red peppers and Herby brown rice. So we'll see how it comes out. This one's a little bit more in depth in what needs to be done and needs a little bit more, I guess TLC and steps is like double the amount of steps on this, but we'll take it one by one and see what happens. So as always, we're going to go through what came in the box from HelloFresh, then the utensils you'll need to prepare and cook the meal, and then we're going to go through it. So let's get to it. Just this. Alright. So the meal came with some Murray's chicken, the basmati rice. Hopefully it'll zoom in. There you go. We have some cheese. I think it's feta. Let's see what it says. It is feta. Yeah, I was right. So a bag of feta cheese. We have 2 red peppers. We have 1 lemon. We have 2 bags of pistachios. We have Italian parsley. I love those Italians. And last but not least, we have plenty of scallions. Look at all these scallions together. That's what came in with the meal. Put this away for a sec. Okay, this meal you'll need a few more additional things. You'll need, as always, a chef knife and a spoon. You need tongs. You need a medium-sized pot, and you'll need a medium-sized pan. You'll need a grater. You'll need a rolling pin, believe it or not. You'll need 1 bowl. You'll need a plate or a cover for the bowl. You will need a strainer, sorry. You'll need a plastic bag that seals like a Ziploc. You'll need EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. I'm running out of place to put it. This is all the stuff you need. You need some pepper. And last but not least, you'll need some fresh grounded salt. This is Mediterranean sea salt, if anyone asks and wants to know. So that's everything you'll need in terms of the utensil side. Let's roll all this stuff out and start the cooking process, huh? I'll need this later, so don't need it now. Put that over there. We'll need these pretty soon. The first step will be to clean the produce. That will be this, these, and these. So we're going to clean that, and then we're going to take the next step. Okay, the first step is that we have to put the bell peppers directly over the flame, and we got to do this for about 5 to 10 minutes while both get all nice and charry. So that's what we're going to be doing. First step. Can only do one at a time, but you'll see. What we're going to do is we're going to use the tongs to keep on just turning it once in a while and take it from there. That's where you use the bowl. Later on, let's put this in. So, in addition, the next step after that, we're going to add the rice to the boiling water, which is right over there. You can see it. That is for 15 to 20 minutes. So, Take the water out. Take the rice. And add it here to the pot for 20 minutes. There you go. So let's see how this is coming along. See, it's coming on nice and, oops, fell off. All nice and charred. You can't see it yet, let me adjust, sorry. So what we're going to do is keep on turning it for 5-10 minutes, so we want basically the majority, if not all, of the pepper to be dark and black like that. So that's the story for this step. I'll update this momentarily as it changes, and we'll go on to the next step after that. As you see, we have two of the flames on for each of the two bell peppers, and we're going to just keep on turning it, if I can get my hands on it, so it gets all black. They do fall all over the place. There we go. Put this. It's getting on nice and charred and blistered. Okay, so here we go. The peppers are all nice and charred and blistering. So we're going to put the cover on top like that, and we're going to keep it like this for about 10 minutes, it says. Fan is on, so I talk over it. And next we're going to pick and finely chop the parsley leaves, then trim and thinly slice the scallions. Fair enough. Let me get it. Parsley, one for the scallions. Not necessarily in that order. Do this first. I'm going to finely chop. First, cut the ends off. As always, you should clean them first, preferably with a vegetable or fruit wash. And we're going to thinly slice them. So we do 3 at a time. Shuts off. The rice will be ready in about 5 minutes. A lot of scallions. As always, watch your fingers. No, surprisingly, it did not say to separate the whites and the greens, so put them all together. So far we got that. Zoom out a little bit. Now, last four. See, give you so many, it's two minutes on the rice. About a minute left. Then we're going to strain it. To now come back to this in a second and drain the rice and put it back in the pot and let it cool. I believe that's what it says, right? Drain and then cover with the lid set aside off heat. So let's do that. Let's see, here's the rice. I'm going to puff it up a little bit. And take a strainer, oops, there we go, strain and put it back in. There's the rice. We're going to cover it and set aside. Last but not least, the last scallion. There's a lot of scallion. I don't know about you, but it's a lot of scallion. Scallion's all done. Put that to the side. Onto the parsley. So we're going to separate and finally chop. I'll get through this and then I'll be right back, so therefore you don't have to watch me separate the parsley from the leaves. Okay, so here we go. While the parsley has now been taken off the leaves, we're now going to finally chop them and go on to the next step. Just had a lot of parsley and a lot of scallions, I'm telling you. One more cut should be good. There we go. I'm going to take all this and put it in the container. There we go. All finally cut. Put that to the side. Let me clean this up a little bit and move on to the next step. There we go. Okay, we're going to rub the blackened skin off the cool peppers, then have and see them tear the strips aside and plate with the juices. Cool enough. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. And tear them apart and cut into strips. So. Let's tear them apart. Hot, very hot. Well, obviously, right? See if we can zoom in on that so you can see. Wrong way. Here we go. Okay. Cut out the seeds. If you could hear them there. Making a lot of noise, taking them out. And cut them into strips. So let's 1, 2, 3. Not sure why I'm counting, but what else? All right, take this. Put them back in here for a little bit. On to next. Seeds are fun to take out. It's probably the longest part. Taking to get every single seed out. Seeds are now out. Yes. Nope. Got one more. Another one. There we go. Even on the knife. And yet another seed was found. These are all done. All right, this is the next one. I just like to cut it down the middle. They just say to peel it off, you know. Find this a little bit easier. Less messy at least. Usually, I mean, luck in the drawer. There, this is clean, in terms of seeds. Smells great. Very aromatic. These are all done. Here, take this part out. These seeds are hot. Okay, there we go. When you're trimming, make sure you watch your fingers, especially when you have a sharp knife. I will say, ever since I started doing the HelloFresh and the Blue Apron, I had to sharpen my knives at least once a week. So, not that's a bad thing, it's just one more task. Last but not least, we have this one. Okay. Right, now we set these aside. Sit with the juices. Okay, next up is place the chicken breast in a large unsealed plastic bag, and we're going to pound it to, not pound it, but roll it until they're approximately 1/4 inch thick. Zoom out. Here we go. We're going to open this up. So here we go. We're going to roll them before they air out. Put them as flat as possible. If this doesn't work, you could always use a tenderizer. That's when I need to flatten my chicken breasts when I'm making chicken parm. That's what I do, but we'll try it this way. If it doesn't work, we'll just switch. I don't like this way. I'm going with the tenderizer. Find where I put it. Go. Tenderizer, much easier. If you don't have one, you can always use see how much easier it is? That's what we like to do with cooking with Adam, make it as easy as possible. Hopefully Jamie Oliver doesn't mind. It's just the thick pieces. I mean, you can see. I don't know if you can see how thick they are. And then after the tenderizer, there we go, 1/4 inch. Much faster. You want to use, if you can use a tenderizer, with the points, prongs, or whatever you want to call it. The only thing is, the next step, you're gonna have to use another bag. And when you tenderize it, make sure you watch your fingers. There we go. It's almost done. This is a little bit. Goes in the bag. Of course, next step, you can't use a bag with holes. So I guess we have to switch from one bag to two in terms of how many bags you need when you set it up. I mean, you don't have to do it this way, of course. You can also put see, look how nice and thin they are now. You could also, what you call it, put a piece of saran wrap down, chicken under it. There you go. You don't have to use any bags, just use a piece of saran wrap. You still need the bag for the oil. So it says, after that's done, you drizzle a little olive oil in the bag and season lightly. So, okay, take the EVO off. Go, put that there. Not exactly sure why they want to do it in the bag, but you can see I'm massaging all the oil in there. Just gonna get one of those. I don't like dealing with meat on wood, and the bacteria gets into the wood. What I'm going to do is modify it again. See how nice they're, about 1/4 of an inch now. And we're going to put salt with that. Massage it into salt, fresh ground pepper. Flip it over, do both sides. Get the EVOO. Get it all in there, make it all nice and happy inside. Take some salt. Some say it doesn't penetrate, but I believe it does. I've read several places that it does, so. There we go. Alright, next step, we're going to do the pistachios and cook the chicken. Let's go over to the pan. Alright, here we go and get the pistachios, and we're supposed to cook them until they smell, quote unquote, fantastic. So, First set of pistachios. Second step. Cook that until it smells fantastic. Sounds fine. I'm not smelling yet, so I'm still doing it. How long it takes to smell fantastic. Must be a British thing. Then we're gonna actually crush them after this. So I'll do the crushing after while I cook the chicken. And we'll take it from there. It tastes fantastic. I see smell it now. There's the aroma's coming through, so that's a plus. I smell them now, so I'm going to take them off, put oil in the pan, and we're going to go onto the chicken. Okay, here we go. We're going to crush these. Very simple. I say rough crushing, so you just take any side of your knife, just crush them down. You can also do it this way. You can also do a rocking motion. Because remember, they're toasted, as you can see. So either way will work. I just didn't want them to. I wasn't sure if they were going to fly all over the place or not, but I guess they're doing pretty well. So they're supposed to be rough cut. And that's what we're doing. I like to cut them both ways, just like I do with anything else I do. Because you miss some sometimes. Yeah, now I smell it. HelloFresh and Blue Apron give you different ways of envisioning how to make dinner. So, in a good way, I would never have thought of toasted pistachios. It smells very good. I'm surprised. I like it. I'm trying to extrapolate to you guys how it smells. It's just once you cut them and crush them, all the aroma comes right out in your face. So I thought it was pretty nice. you like pistachios, of course. If you don't like pistachios, then I guess probably not. There we go. Put that aside. Now let's cook the chicken, prepare the rice, and we're good to go. All right, we got some oil in the pan, getting on nice and hot. All nice and coated. I know it's not needed sometimes, but I always cook with olive oil. Now take the chicken. There we go. Doesn't sound amazing. Lower the heat. 1 and 2. That's 6 minutes aside. Quick update, it's cooking very nicely as you can see. Some small pieces have already been almost ready, so just the way it's cut, so flip them over. But they're all looking very nice. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So cast iron is definitely the way to go. So I'll update through the cooking time, so I just don't have it. The video gets the 12 minutes on the pan. Alright, we just flipped over, about another minute left. As you can see, it's getting a nice caramelization in terms of the crispiness as listed, as shown in the, you can see it in the picture. So I'm trying to get something similar to the way they have it. So that's just about ready. I'm going to take it out off the heat, and then we're going to do the rice. Okay, here we go with the rice. Still in the bowl, pot. There you go, nice and steamy. Alright. You gotta put the parsley in. This guy is through the cooked rice with 1 tablespoon of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, a pinch of black pepper, and we're gonna finally grate lemon zest. Right, and then half the juice. So here we go with the parsley. All the scallions, let me just review. All the scallions. It's a lot of scallions. And we've got the EVOO. Second, check got the chicken cooling, not warming, I guess you can say. Where's the EVOO? There it is. Got a tablespoon of this. Some extra black pepper. You want to stir with my spoon. And combine nicely. Oh, looks nice. I like the color of the greenery. I'll zoom in. That's about all I can do. Get some lemon zest. I'm going to dry the lemon. Get the zester. So we're going to put half the lemon into the rice. And now we're going to prepare the plate. If I'm correct, yes? Well, before that we have to slice the chicken. So basically prepare the plate because I want to do it at the same time. Piece of chicken out. I'm going to slice the chicken. Let's slice the chicken. Make sure it's white. There we go. Good. Oops, fell apart. Cut plate. Ran out of room. Where's the rice? Here's the rice. I'll look at the picture as I do this. We're going to take some, we're going to take all the chicken, sign it, throw around. Alright. So we got the peppers, which are looking beautiful by the way, I must say. Take some of the peppers out. Some juice of the pepper, as it says. Flavor, if it comes out. Between the juice of the pepper and the juice of the lemon, it tastes good. Spread on the rice, crumble over the feta. Apparently you're gonna have to jazz it up a little, you gotta mix everything together. Again, I'm just going by the picture. There we go. That looks more like the picture. Well, we'll do a comparison in a second. Yeah, put this in somewhere over there. Put some of the toasted pistachios. Put some of the feta. It's a thick piece of feta. And there you go. Good fun. Here's the meal. It's that one. May not be Jamie Oliver, but I think it's pretty close, or at least pretty good. So over here, that's the final product. Zoom out. That's mine. And let me just clean this off a little bit. It's in the plastic, so it's a little steamy. And that's Mr. Oliver's. Hopefully it'll zoom in. That's there. That's Oliver's. Jamie Oliver's. And here's Adam's. Pretty close, I think. Voila. So I hope you enjoyed watching the cooking of a signature dish, apparently by Jamie Oliver from HelloFresh. Again, not Jamie Oliver, but I think it's a pretty good look-alike, and it tastes delicious. I already tasted the chicken and the rice, so it came out pretty good as always. So I hope you enjoyed watching the prep and the cook for the meal. Please like and subscribe, comment below if you choose. Until next time, have a good night.